This is the biggest stage this lad's ever played in his life. He's got the whole of Media City looking at him. Welcome everybody to episode 8 of WatchRoss. I'm going to start this episode off with an unveiling of something very exciting. This isn't even like the real prototype, but look what Sean's had printed up over the weekend. Do you want to get that, Petch? Look at that. The first prototype of a Master Monocle t-shirt. What we're doing today, and we are taking you with us, is going on a massive road trip. This vlog's going to be a bit different. We're only going to be shooting for one day, but it's going to be a bloody long day. We're going on a road trip to Worcester to what's going to be our supplier for the Master Monocle t-shirts and clothing line. You're coming with us. We're going to show you behind the scenes. We're going to be designing literally the final prototype of the first shirts, getting 4 printed and giving one of them to you. But first, to the post office. Bit of an auction, iPhone 7 Plus before it goes in the post box. Anyone offer more than 360?
Twice.
Any more for any more?
How much? 360.
360 I'm selling it for to this company online. If you want to go for 370.
500 online, 370.
You know.
500 online, 370.
Got one. It's got one anyway. If you want to pan down to show them what I'm going to do here, how I shut the boot.
Look at the magic.
Hands free. Let's go. 106 miles to go. Lock on the top there. Yeah. Watch when I just look at it.
No.
Unlocked.
That didn't happen.
Facial recognition.
No.
Just knows it's RG.
No,
it does, mate. I swear.
No.
I swear to God. Honestly, you look at it, won't do it.
No.
What's this? RG. Oh, wait.
Let me
RG.
hold it and you look at it then.
Okay. But be careful because we are on a motorway in a lethal.
No.
Yep.
That's naughty.
Mental, innit?
What else does it do with your face?
All kinds of stuff. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, when did you last let your heart decide? Show you the world. Oh no. Take you wonder by wonder, over, sideways, and under on a magic carpet ride. Where will be? When a place where you and me.
Oh, it's good.
A whole new world for Master Monocle. Bring it on.
We had an audience in that white transit.
Monster Energy the Doctor.
Or, it's always a winner.
Can you down a litre of milk there?
I'm not drinking milk.
You're not drinking a litre of udder juice. I think he'll down a VR46. I don't know if you can. I mean, that's a big can. That's a big ask. That.
It's not. That or Stella.
He's going to do a can of Monster.
He's going to turn into a
and
monster.
and then do the worm. Petch is going to be one of the best things you've ever done in your life. I'm going for Pikachu just here, or is there something better? I don't know if there is anything better. I'm going for like mint. Well, that's not got it, has it? I mean, that's right. Come on, minion. Oh, I've got it, Petch. I've got a minion. Oh, I clearly haven't. Right, third time lucky. We're doing this. I understood I've lost. You don't need to blare at me. Right, Minion. This is it. This is it, Petch. It's dead to me. Subway, eat fresh. Let's get ourselves back on the road. 49 miles to go, but whilst we're driving, I've got to make a conference call now to Steve Crabtree, the editor of Horizon, BBC Horizon, and Rob, the producer, to talk about the episode of Horizon that I want to produce, well, not produce, being basically create. You will have seen Steve crop up in conversation on previous vlogs. Today, you're going to hear from the man himself. Steve, good afternoon, how are you?
I'm very well, mate. How are you? I thought the stuff you sent through was really interesting. So why don't you just tell me a little bit more about
It's
it?
well, yeah. I mean, it's something that. So I mean, I met Ruth obviously through the BBC Three drama that we did, Don't Take My Baby, and that was it was. I couldn't believe it when that came through because that was based on a true story, and I just knew off my agent. They said, "Oh, there's this guy with this eye condition," and I was like, "You've got to put me forward for that because I think." You know, like it would be cool if somebody with, you know, an eye condition could play it. And I didn't know at the time that it was retinitis pigmentosa was what the character had until I got the script through. And on the very last page of the script, it said that the character, the guy said, you know, with the baby, they said the baby was tested negative for retinitis pigmentosa. And I was like, oh my God, like I can't believe how crazy this is. This was like a condition, Steve, that like my entire career I felt would like absolutely limit me and was something I hid like through drama school, hid it from everybody. I used to get reports back from like my head of year going, you know, acting great, this is great, but your spatial awareness is terrible. And all that time, I didn't tell anybody why it was terrible. And I just like, you know, when you're 21, the last thing you want to be labelled as is disabled, and I'm like, I don't want to tell anyone I've got this, and even to the point where like we did sword fighting, Steve, and I was like, I can't tell anybody because they're not going to let me do this. if I go, I'm partially sighted, but you want me to hold a sword, and we just went in. Me and the guy I did this choreography with, we went in every day. He knew. He's my best mate at uni. I was like, look, we need to get this to the point where I can do this literally with my eyes closed. Worked on it every day, did it, got the highest grade that they'd ever given out in sword fighting. So I was like, I know. If I just approach life a little bit differently, then I can do it. And I used to have to sneak into the theatre in lunch times, and I'd go, right, at this point, the lights are going to go out at the end of this scene. Now, in a blackout, everyone else is moving around, moving scenery. I can see nothing. So I couldn't even get off stage, never mind move scenery. So I had to go in lunchtime, close my eyes, go, right, I'm going to end here. I'm going to turn 90 degrees left, walk 3 paces forward, 90 degrees right, and I'm off stage. So it was something for years I kind of hid. And then this drama came out. And it was like one of the biggest opportunities I've ever had. I didn't get the lead in it because I was too old, but Jack Thorne, you know, BAFTA-winning incredible writer, really liked my audition. We went through like rounds and rounds and rounds of stuff, and he wrote me in it eventually. So that was kind of the first thing where I thought, wow, you know what, this thing that's like I've been hiding forever, I need to speak more about.
Let's get a treatment written and one that we're all happy with. So I'll get the team onto it, and we can. We'll take it from there.
Amazing. That sounds awesome to me. Thanks so much, Steve.
Well, listen, that's not a problem. Lovely to speak to you. And there'll be someone who'll drop you a line or an email in the next few days just to touch base and just to get the ball rolling.
Fantastic. Awesome. Look forward to it. Thanks so much.
Cheers, mate.
All right. Speak to you soon.
All right.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye. Sounds promising. So there you go, we're here at the manufacturers. It's time to talk t-shirts. Lock it off, Petch. Imagine you were like today, I wonder what my grandparents were doing in like 1901 or whatever. No opportunity to find out, is there? No. Our grandkids, they have, my grandkids.
They'll be able to watch Ross.
Okay, what was Ross doing on the, 7th of November, 2017, launching this clothing line at 2:30? You know what, I can go on YouTube and I can just find out. Well, I'm dead happy. I think it's good. Yeah, but I just wanted to, seeing is believing, innit? I wanted to feel this. It's been on my back. It feels nice. Yeah. It's great quality. That just looks great.
3 hour drive, wasn't it?
Definitely. Honestly, it is. It just puts my mind at rest. I've seen Jay exists. He's not just someone I speak to on email. He's a real man.
I didn't make him up.
Yeah. It's exciting. Yeah.
Sort the payment out after.
Yeah. Saw that. You've made the vlog, Jay. You're on the vlog.
So I reckon that's definitely going to fit me.
So I reckon that'll fit you. But we can do these for Petch as well. Look, Petch, we've got yours. Oh, he hates it. He's not even smiling. I am very excited about that. Literally, we drove 3 hours to just feel a t-shirt because I wanted to be sure.
It was worth it.
I wanted to be sure of the quality, but it was so worth it. We're literally now around about 30 days away because of orders and embroidery and all this kind of stuff that we've got to get together from having, well, practically a finalised final product ready. And we're going to get, the quality's incredible. We're not just getting 4 like we said, we're getting 10. So we're going to have a couple each, and that might mean that there's going to be more available for you guys to win on the vlog. If you want to win one of these first 10 t-shirts that will never be printed and made again, leave a comment below, and maybe we'll start doing some lucky dips each week on the vlog to pull a couple of winners out.
Why don't we come up with an idea on how to win one?
Right.
Go and do that now.
Let's go and get a coffee and come up with a better idea about a win one. See you for a brew. Subway, eat fresh again. Back at the services, we're actually out on the way to the manufacturer. Right, this competition, guys, I'm going to explain to you how it's going to work, okay? So like I said, we're getting 10 Master Monocle t-shirts printed. I'm going to have 3, Sean's going to have 3, Petch is going to have 1. That's actually going to leave 3, that's 4. 3 for you guys, okay? Now the way we're going to actually distribute these, the way you can win them is this, okay? One of, as you know from the last episode of the vlog, one of our slogans is act with class, okay? Over the last week, it's grown on us more and more and more, and it seems to be the favourite from all of you guys as well. Everyone's been voting on those ones that they thought were the best. So what we want you to do is tweet us or Instagram us, okay? Tag us in a post on Instagram. My handle is @RossAGrant, okay? @RossAGrant. You've got to tweet me or Instagram me, tag me in one of your posts. Use the hashtags, #WatchRoss, #ActWithClass, and you've got to post a picture or a video of you acting with class, and it's free to interpretation, whatever that is for you. Maybe for you that's pulling the chair out for your date. Maybe it's, what do you say, holding a door open for somebody.
The door for a lady.
Donating to charity is always something that's classy. That's acting with class.
Helping an old lady across the road.
Helping an old lady across the road. Whatever class is for you, we want you to act with it. Yeah, so tweet me, Instagram me.
Not just what we've suggested.
Think big.
Yeah.
Think bigger than we've just said, actually. That would be good. And then, use the hashtags. And then, use the hashtags. And then, use the hashtags WatchRoss and Act with Class. We will be choosing a winner in probably, 3 vlogs time, I imagine, something like that. 3 or 4 vlogs time when we get this first print run done. So that's exciting, isn't it? Going to get back on the road. We're heading to Salford Quays now. Sean's got a meeting. Me and Petch are probably going to sit that one out. Do something cool. Don't know if we'll film it or not. I don't really think that sounded weird. And then we're going to introduce you to Petch's new Necker Something challenge.
Yeah, how have you dealt with that over the years, from when you found out to sort of now?
I found out when I was 17. I was in an optician's and I just picked up my provisional driving license application form, and I went to an optician for a regular eye exam, and he said, "Oh, you've got retinitis pigmentosa," and I was like, "I haven't, I've never heard of that before in my life." And he went, "No, you have." And I went, "Honestly, you're getting me mistaken, mate, I haven't. I'd know if I had something like that because it sounds like something complicated." And he said, "No, you have." And I went, "Right, well, no one's ever told me about it." So I went home and I Googled it before asking my mum and dad anything, and it said basically, one of the leading causes of blindness, you're going blind, and instantly your heart sinks, you go, "Oh my God, I thought I was all right and I just was long-sighted, actually I'm losing my vision." And I confronted my mum and dad about it, and I was like, "What's this about?" And they went, "Look, we didn't want to tell you." I always knew my mum had bad eyes, but I didn't know why. And they said, we didn't want to tell you because the doctors told us not to, because it would just limit you and you'd be afraid of doing things, and we never wanted to do that as you were growing up. And I thought back to times where I was like playing out at night time, and it'd get to dusk, and all of my friends would be able to carry on playing football, and I wouldn't be able to see the ball. And I'm like, boys, I don't understand how you can like even carry on. I can't even see what's going on here. Or we'd go on a field or the golf course that was near me, and I wouldn't be able to see anything. And they could all get around, but I just took it as like my eyes just weren't that good. There was, but that's it. I wasn't bothered about it. So I did take a lot of risks that I wouldn't have taken if I knew I had that condition. And then, so when you get over that initial shock, like I say, really for me it was a lot of personal development, really, and a journey of really understanding myself and life, and figuring out that really, you know what, if you're going to have this, you've got to look at it and relabel it from a tragedy into a gift, and go, well, how can I use this to propel me forward, not limit me and rob me of fulfillment and what I want out of life. And your life does change when you're dealt that, but it really does, honestly. Like every day it suffocates excuses. It's like I could get up and be depressed or down about something, and I'm like, what is the point? Because little simple things like walking to the gym in the morning, and it might sound like twee and a little bit kind of airy fairy, but I'll sometimes, honestly, like on a summer's morning, look at the sky and look at the clouds, just walking to the gym, and be so grateful that I can kind of see something like that, because one day there's going to be a point where I probably won't, and it's it just puts everything into perspective. And there's there's plenty of things that could take me out in the next 20 years before I lose my sight. So there's just no point in worrying about it. Or, on the other hand, you could worry about it for 20 years. 20 years down the line, a doctor goes, Ross, we can fix this now. And I go, wow, I've just robbed myself of 20 years of fulfillment because I've been worrying about an eventuality that never happened.
I'll email you now so you've got that. It was really good to talk to you, Ross. Thank you.
Likewise. No, honestly, thanks so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thanks, Ross, and I'll speak to you soon.
Will do. Take care. Thanks. Bye.
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 Nearly had me in tears then.
Did I?
Yeah. Telling your story, I was getting really sad. I was like in tears of like, oh.
Don't be sad, man.
Not sad, but like kind of like more inspired. I was like, yes, Ross, you're a legend, mate.
Be inspired, man. Sean's at his meeting, but just before we get Petch to do his big finale, I just want to answer a couple of questions, because I've had an email from Laura Hannah, and a few people have emailed me this as well. This is amazing, because since we've been doing the vlog, it seems to have been inspiring other people to do a vlog themselves as well. And people are asking about kit and what we use, how much it costs, all that sort of stuff. And I'm more than happy to like give you everything in terms of info that I have of how we do this. The kit that we use is quite expensive, and you don't have to spend anywhere near the money that I've kind of invested in this kit to do this. That's the first disclaimer. You can do a vlog literally on your iPhone or whatever phone you have. You don't need to invest in external kit. If you want to do that, the camera we use is something called a Panasonic GH5. I think the camera body itself is about 1,500 quid. Lenses start at about 600 quid. The wireless mic we use is something called the Rode Filmmaker kit. That's about 400 quid. Got a tripod here. It's about 140 quid. It's called a Joby Gorilla Pod. Obviously we've got Petch to film. He costs a bit of money, but you don't have to do any of that. You can literally get cameras for under 500 quid that will do an awesome job of vlogging. A few things that I want to point out that you absolutely must have to do a successful vlog, in my opinion, if you're using and spending money on a decent camera. Written them down here. One, an audio input, an external audio input. The onboard microphones on most cameras are terrible, all right? You're not going to get good audio. You're going to want to have an external input that you can plug a shotgun mic into your camera, or a receiver to use one of these wireless mics. You're going to get better audio. Even in a noisy environment like this, hopefully you can still hear me quite well. Second thing is a flip out screen, okay? And this is if you are vlogging on your own and you're like selfie style. If your camera has a static screen that's stuck to the back of the camera, how on earth are you going to know where you are in the shot? A lot of vlogging cameras that are suitable for vlogging anyway come with a flip out screen. You can flip it out, see what you're doing whilst you're filming yourself. Tripod, I think is massively important. You'll see us doing a lot of locks off time-lapse shots. You can't do those handheld. You'll really struggle with that. A great vlog will have time-lapse shots. In my opinion, I think so. You can put music to them, make it look cool. Lenses is another thing. You can get multiple lenses for these DSLR cameras. You would probably want a wide angle lens, which is going to be able to kind of shoot wider in terms of get more field of vision, field of view in there if you're doing group shots. And then you want kind of like a zoom lens, which will give you close-up shots. You can zoom in on stuff, get that shallow depth of field look that looks quite cinematic. Again, do a bit of research on your lenses. Most of the work though is done in the edit. Honestly, Petch will vouch for me here. We'll go out sometimes, shoot hours worth of footage, and we won't have a clue how we're going to put it together into a vlog until we get home and be creative in the edit. So get good at editing if you're going to put a vlog out there. And the only way to get good is to just don't think about it, don't over, procrastinate, just do it. Lastly, like I said at the start of this, we've got permission to film in here. The amount of places we go in public and we get told to stop filming is insane. So do your research first of where you're going to go, and if you have to, get a permit before you start filming in that place. We've got permits here now for Media City, a few places in Urmston. You can generally go about it in a not too complicated way to get permission, and then nobody's going to tell you to turn that camera off, or worse, delete the footage, which we've had to do once. Literally in front of their eyes, we've had to delete footage. So I hope that helps. My advice would be Google best vlogging cameras 2017, best vlogging cameras 2018. There's a lot of articles already being written about cameras that are coming out in 2018 for vlogging. Do that, do your research, spend as much as you can. Don't like skimp, or scrimp even. Don't cut corners. But overall, yeah, get out and just do it. I cannot wait. Laura, if you are going to do a vlog, Laura Hannah, who emailed me about this just now, just do it. Don't wait, don't overthink it. And make sure you send me and Petch and Sean and everyone involved with WatchRoss your first episode. I will retweet it for you and spread the love. It's almost time for Petch to end this vlog in a big way. Let's go. Here we go. We're actually ready for the finale. Sean is here. Petch is ready. It's time for Neck a Monster Energy, the Doctor. You've seen this guy neck a Nocco. You've seen him neck an Irish coffee and do an Irish jig. Today, he's necking this monster, the Doctor. I hope you don't need a doctor once you've necked it. And he's going to turn into a monster and show you some more incredible dance skills. Petch, you think you can do it?
No.
He's confident in himself. This is the biggest stage this lad's ever played in his life. He's got the whole of Media City looking at him. Security are no doubt looking at you and seeing what's going on. Take it away, Petch, go. It's a good start, he's opened it. How fizzy is it? Look at him. How fizzy is it, Petch? Don't laugh. Whatever you do, don't laugh. This is the biggest can of anything he's ever had. You've got to squeeze the can to prove you've done it. I'm going to give you some motivation. No excuses. It is a monster. He's done it. I mean, oh my God. He's turned into a monster. Keep going, Petch. Bye for now. Thank you so much for watching this episode. It really would mean the world to me if you would leave a comment telling me what you enjoyed and what you would like to see more of next time. If you want to catch more episodes, head over to facebook.com/WatchRoss or youtube.com/WatchRoss. Make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on. I'll be back real soon. Bye for now. And as always, got to be charitable, haven't you? Is that it? I thought it was going to be like spectacular.